Hi guys, welcome back again to another video. Thank you so much for being amazing. Thank you so much for clicking on my videos. If this is your first time here, please do not make it your last subscribe. So in today's video, I want to quickly react to a lot of videos I saw trending on social media. You guys know how we do it here, right?
So there is this particular video trending currently all over social medias that got a lot of people talking, mostly Nigerians. They were like, oh, more, what is this? Indeed, Ghanaians have proven to the world that despite the fact they don't like to show off, despite the fact that they are not noisemakers, does not mean they don't know what wealth is, and does not mean they don't know how to handle wealth. So these guys are Ghanaians, big men, rich men, wealthy men. I'm going to let you guys watch the videos, and of course, how a lot of Nigerians, mostly the ones living in Ghana, has been seen reacting to this particular video. Or more, this one choke, this one loud. Watch, guys.
For just so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. But whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Life is a journey, one way ticket, sometimes good, sometimes wicked. Still give thanks, still give thanks, cause I know you're in a better place. You guys watch a video of Ghanaian men, Ghanaian big boys celebrating a funeral. Have you guys seen those cars? Those cars are not regular cars. They're not the kind of cars that you are looking for. They're not the cars that you are looking to see. Those cars are retro. Those cars are cars for big boys. Have you guys noticed that? It is the Ghanaian elderly that like showing off this world, because they are in the position to show off the world. Like one Nigerian celebrity was saying. She was saying that as a girl, why do you want to carry that handbag that a woman who has been working for 25 to 35 years of her life is carrying? Do you know sacrifices she has made? Do you know how much she has saved to acquire that bag? And you are just 20 years old. You want to carry what your mamas are carrying. It's the same thing. Some of us Nigerians, we want to be living that life that we see big boys living, even if we don't have the means to get to that type of lifestyle. And one thing about Nigeria is that they overlook financial breakthroughs when it comes to the youth. Your pikin will come house with better Benz, better iPhone. Let's forget car. Your daughter will come home with iPhone 16 Pro Max. First thing as a Soji parent, you carry that phone, ask for the name. You Google them. If you don't know the name, then you know the what. But I know that these parents will ask their children how much. The children will tell them, say, send a 4 million naira. You know get work, Cynthia. How can you afford a phone for 4 million naira? Most of Nigerian parents never ask that question. I'm telling you that if you give a Ghanaian child that opportunity, maybe her boyfriend buy her iPhone 16 Pro Max, we be say she know they work. Majority of the Ghanaian girls I know, because of how I know Ghanaian parents, they will sell that phone, maybe buy iPhone 13 Pro Max and use the money to the follow up.
And I ask again, where is the lie? The reason why we have a whole lot of Nigerians, some Nigerians, commit crimes and engage in things that is not really pleasant, is because they believe that there is no one to look out for them. They believe that whatever way they make that money is legit in front of their parents, in front of their family, in front of their friends. Because make it make sense. How can you have your child come home with such gadgets? How can you have your child, possess huge amounts of cash, millions of dollars, millions of naira, without you trying to find out the way, as in the way the person was able to make that money, without you finding out if that money is legitimate or not? Only thing you know is that the person is footing your bills, the person is taking care of you. Well, let's keep listening to what Kofi had to say about this.
Because Ghanaian parents are the kind of parents that will ask you, where did you get that money from? Ghanaian parents will disown you for buying a car. Even when you work in an office, they'll tell you that the money you earn is not up to that. There's some Nigerian parents, they don't really care. As long as you're doing well, they'll tell you, leave the house, go out. The other day, I was somewhere, and a small girl of about 17 years old, she was with a guy, her boyfriend. You see the girl, all those girls, they dress skimpy. They go buy beans, cooked beans like Ewa boy. Do you know that this girl's mother started calling her on phone? Say, where you dey? I hear say you come out and buy something if you dey come. As a mother, you are telling a 16 or 17-year-old girl to buy something if she dey come. Is she working? Sometimes some Nigerian parents forget their responsibilities, that they are the ones that are supposed to provide for their children. They forget. And they leave the family responsibilities for the kids. That's why most of our mates are doing the unspeakable just to have money to provide for mama, to provide for home. What was mama doing when mama's mates were hustling? It's true.
They have
Do you know
failed their children.
Some of them have failed their children. Do you know that there are some kids abroad that their parents are still sending them money? The other day, a viral video of a girl abroad say, "Hello, mommy, please send my flight tickets. I'm leaving this country right now." So at the end of the day, if you know that your child is not working and they bring home something big, what would you do?
You should question the child. Ask him or her, how did you get this thing? That's how our parents taught us. How did you get this thing? Where did you go to?
That's it. It's just simple. And that's why these Ghanaians, the youth don't show wealth. They don't get time to they show wealth. Say, now we be this. Even if they get them, they try to hide it most times. They try to hide it. So people know to choke eye on them. Now the elderly ones, we be chief, we don't work hard, we they defend the wealth. But then they show the wealth. And the kind of wealth these men they show. I mean, not the one who if you calculate. And surprisingly, they're not even the richest in the country. And that one I the most me pass.
So I'm going to quickly add a lot of things to, let me say some things to what Kofi Khaveli said. In case if this is your first time coming across this guy is a Nigerian currently living in Ghana. He's a half Ghanaian, half Nigerian. So he knows he knows a lot about Nigeria and Ghana. This is the reason why most times I react on his videos, because he usually makes sense. Like he's talking based on experience. So this video has been trending, where we have some rich, wealthy, there's difference between rich and wealthy. Ghanaians are wealthy people because see, their money is in gold. We're not talking about bronze or aluminium or copper. We're talking about gold coasts. So you guys could see the way these men carry themselves, the prestige. See, let me say something. Wealth is not all about noise. Wealth is not all about you having the physical cash. Do you have the prestige? Can you carry yourself with the wealth? Like with the way you dress and the way you carry yourself, does it align with the amount of money you have? Just like Kofi Khaveli said, see, these guys are wealthy people, yet they don't show off. You guys could just take a look at the cars, take a look at their comportment, take a look at their composure without hurting anyone, like sailing through, doing their thing, carrying themselves with so much respect, so much eager, so much as in, I don't even know how I'm going to place this. I believe by now, if there are some Nigerians that still think Ghana is common, I know some people might be like, this video does not make sense. But I believe by watching it and also hearing what this guy said, Kofi Khaveli said, you'll be able to understand where we are going to. So it's because a lot of Nigerians love to show off. So if your parents or your children are not showing off the way this parent A is showing off, you start feeling humiliated. You start feeling so bad. You start trying to do whatever thing to do just to make money, just to make both ends meet. Not both ends meet, just to show off. But if Nigerians could take away show off from their lives, I believe that a lot of things will start working well. I believe that this country will be a lawful country, not a lawless country. I believe that the way Nigerians feel about like them trying to make wealth or make money, regardless anyhow it shows off, will drastically reduce. Because I don't know why a child can come home with huge amount of money. You know that your child is jobless. You know that that phone that your child is holding, there is nothing that the child is doing legitimately to raise that money, legally to raise that money. Okay? But then what do? You just collect the money. I can tell you guys for free that some parents are taking money from their children without knowing the source of the wealth, the money. Some children have built houses, mansions for their parents, and these guys are just doing nothing than Yahoo. Some parents and some children are spending money, gifting their parents, sponsoring their parents, without them, them being into human trafficking or ashawo work. Then what? See, let me say something. Have you asked yourself the reason why we have some Nigerian, especially underage girls, doing ashawo work in Ghana? Who are spending those money? Do you know that if I tell you guys that their parents knew about this, some, not all, some people we are lured into Ghana to do this, but most of them knew exactly what they went to Ghana to do. But do you know what? The parents do not care. The only thing they care about is that the fact that their children are bringing in money home. Their children are footing their bills. Their children are doing this. But it is not like that in Ghana. I was misinformed then back like 3 years ago when someone told me that the Ghanaian parents do not know how to train children. I made that video and I regretted it. I went and made a lot of researches and found out that this man actually lied to me. Because to be very honest, when it comes to Africa, Ghanaian parents train their children well. When I saw and I heard that you cannot flaunt cash in front of your parents, I was like, wow. a lot of Nigerians will not do this. They'll be like, okay, bring it. Oh my God, God don't bless you. God don't bless us finally. Oh, finally, without you knowing the where your child is making this money. I'm going to making another video of Kofi, how Kofi felt, where he saw an underage girl, a Nigerian girl, doing national work in Ghana, and he said that as it stands, that he's going to sponsor her back to Nigeria. But that video comes up after this, so that you guys will hear the reason why this girl decided to engage in such acts. One of her reasons is to be able to take care of her parents. Can you guys imagine? Well, I would like to know what you guys think in the comments.
In the comments. If this is your first time here, I would like to have you here, so please click on the subscribe button to be part of this great community, and then tell a friend, tell a sister, tell a brother to subscribe to Uncut with Uju. Now here it happen. Do not go anywhere, and I will see you guys soon in my next video. Bye guys.